I don't want that.
Just a little bit. We all know this sound very well. A little bit of broccoli is good for you.
No, I don't want that.
Please.
No. This is my mommy.
And this is my Zeke, my son. And we're having
Wheel conversation, but not the word wheel, the driving wheel.
Disclaimer. I am not a licensed professional.
Me too.
But as a teacher and mother,
And as a kid,
we hope to spread positivity and creative ways to handle tough situations. And we understand that all kids are different, but we hope that we can help. Now, today's topic is about
being picky.
picky eating.
Yeah.
One of the other big problems that parents have, right?
Mm-hmm.
That children struggle with, that parents struggle with, we've struggled with it, right? Picky eating. So let's talk about where it all starts. So for us, we started feeding you solids at 4 months, which our doctor recommended to do because studies showed that the sooner you start eating food, the less picky you'll be in the future. Zeke started eating solids at 4 months. We introduced food then. He started with cereal, and we had a very clear schedule on what he was going to try first. You know, the doctor recommended that we test all your allergies. You just, test all the foods. And for a month and a half, we gave you veggies first. We wanted to keep it bland. We wanted to make sure your taste buds weren't getting used to that, the sweetness that the world can offer, right? So we actually gave you dark vegetables first. I think we repeated that so that your taste buds got used to that. You liked all of it, kale, spinach. And then we moved into lighter veggies, like lighter colored veggies, and then colored veggies, right? Like carrots. And after doing about a month and a half of vegetables, we then moved into fruits, which of course you loved. Mango, apples, all the sweet stuff.
I still love mango.
Of course, you still love them.
Because it's so sweet.
It is very sweet. But we didn't want you to like food because they were sweet, because they were good, right? We wanted you to have a healthy relationship with all types of food. So I genuinely believe that you eating vegetables for so long at 4 months really, really helped.
Really healthy.
Really healthy, right? And we did not season any of your
Not
food.
even.
No salt, no pepper, nothing. No sugar. Straight, just the food itself.
Yeah.
And for the first 2 years of your life, we kept it very organic. Everything was homemade. We made all our purees. We made all our congee, that you would eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
What does that mean, Mom?
Congee is, in Korean, it's juk. And it was pretty much rice with water. So it made it very soupy.
Yeah.
And we added everything to it. Carrots, spinach, onions, radish. What else? Oh my goodness. Kale. Meat.
Oh, Mommy, salad.
Yeah, lettuce. Everything. We added everything in there. It's called congee. And we blended it. And the consistency was really kind of soupy. And you ate that breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with all your other foods when we started baby-led weaning at 6 months.
I have that same thing
Yeah, we can make it again. Yeah, definitely. Congee we usually eat when we're sick, but you can have it still.
Yay!
And we kept it very bland, very little salt just to give it that taste.
Yay!
Little bit of soy sauce.
Congee.
Now, we ate that for the first 2 years of your life with all the other food. The schedule was very, very consistent. You knew that there was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We gave you a lot of different colors so that, we were able to utilize that, which we'll talk about in a second, right? All our strategies using those colors.
In a second.
But one of the things that I noticed with you is if the schedule is consistent and we have clear rules when it comes to eating time, it really helps when, we start getting into that picky stage. And when we talk about rules, we mean sitting at the table together with the whole family. We like to turn on music, don't we?
Yeah.
We always have music on, and we give you the choice. Beatles, K-pop, classical, piano. Ninja Turtle sometimes. We like to have a little background music, but really we're talking at the dinner table. We talk about our food. We don't have the TV on, and we're not walking around, right? These are our clear rules. And also, that doesn't mean that we don't have fun days where it's, just movie day and we come home, we're all tired, and we set out the small table in front of the TV, we're on the floor, and we're watching something while eating, especially when Mommy's Dancing with the Stars is on, right?
Yeah.
And you watch that together. So it's not that we aren't flexible.
Oi, Mommy.
Mhm.
Today,
Mhm.
when we get home, can you bring the small table over on the ground and can we watch something?
Ooh, all right. Why not? So
Why not?
Why not? So yeah, some days we are watching TV and eating food. Most of the time we are at the dinner table and we are eating together there. But having the clear rules, but also being flexible, I think really helps. We are stern when we are at the table though. And, he says his meal prayer, he eats his food, and he cleans up after and says, thank you for the food, which we'll get into that gratitude part. So we taught Zeke from a very young age to be grateful for his food. Are you grateful for your food, Zeke?
Yeah.
Why are you grateful for your food?
I like it.
Why?
Because it's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's sweet and it's so tasty and I like it.
Does it make you healthy?
Yeah!
Does your body need it?
Yeah!
So even if we don't like the food that's been given to us, we know how to say thank you. We should say thank you, especially to our mommy and daddies and grandmas and grandpas who cook our food for us, right?
Mommy, even if someone gave you Odin cook, if it's yucky, you still gotta eat it.
Odin cook is fish cake soup. It's a Korean soup.
Yeah,
and,
but Odin's in there, like it's soft and it's in the soup, and it's very yummy.
Very yummy. And last time you were like, I don't want that. I said, well, I've already made it.
But I like it now.
And you like it now. Good.
Mommy, I tried it. I was like, what do I do?
On the topic of trying, Zeke, I think kids struggle the most when parents give them something new that has a different texture or look. And parents say, here, try this. What do kids usually say if they're not familiar with it?
No.
But I think it's important that we learn to say what? We always try everything before.
We don't say no or yes.
So we always try everything before we say no, right? So that happened with you, with the green bean, didn't it?
Yeah. Can I tell my green bean story?
You can tell your green bean story.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay. How I got used to eating green beans at home. One time it was at my cousin's house. And one of the grown-ups, the dad.
Your uncle.
Huh?
Your uncle. You can say your uncle. My uncle.
And the dad.
Yes, their dad, who is your uncle.
And the dad.
Okay.
The uncle had a plate with me. And I asked for green beans and it was so sweet. And it was so yummy and just so sweet. I was keep asking for it and my uncle was keep giving it to me. The end.
So that's how you started liking green beans.
And the yogurt story.
That's right. So
I have a yogurt story.
Well, let's tell them what happened with the yogurt. Ever since Zeke was young, around like 6 months, his breakfast has been the same. He is 3 right now. He is turning 4 in less than a month. But since 6 months, we have been giving Zeke Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. Originally, before 2, it was just plain Greek yogurt. But more recently, we've been adding some honey drizzle over it, some cereal toppings, fruit like strawberries, blueberries with his yogurt. And I've been giving him yogurt since 6 months, and he's 3 right now. And so what's been happening, Zeke?
I know, so sick of it.
So sick of it? What did you think? Every time you opened up your breakfast container, what would you think?
There's always yogurt.
There's always yogurt. And at first, I said, no, you got to eat it. Greek yogurt is super healthy for you. You get your probiotics from it, right? Your vitamins. I need you to eat this. So in the beginning, it was a little bit, no, there's no choice. You stopped eating it, didn't you? You stopped eating it. You said, I'm not going to eat this. And you started eating everything else around it. And I threw away a good amount of yogurt when we got home because it would go bad, right? So what did we start doing? What did we have to do to figure that out? Because you started being picky about yogurt, the one thing I want you to eat.
You gave me a little bit of oatmeal.
So you said, can I have something else with the yogurt? I said, okay, I can make some oatmeal with it because you love oatmeal, right? So I would add oatmeal and then yogurt on the side. But you still were not eating the yogurt. You would like pick at it, but there was a lot of yogurt still left. So then what did we have to do?
After school, I had to eat all of it. Not all of it, for like 2 scoops.
So we made a compromise, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which we'll have an episode on compromise. But we pretty much met in the middle, right? I wanted you to eat the yogurt. You didn't want yogurt anymore for breakfast. We had to meet in the middle. So I gave you the option of choosing the quantity, the size, right? How much yogurt did you want? One scoop. You wanted 1 or 2 scoops, right?
Yeah.
I even let you choose the spoon that I could scoop with. You said the smallest spoon, the one that you used to eat. So I would do 2 small scoops of yogurt.
No, a really small scoop.
Yeah. That's
small.
what you think it's small. I do like a good size scoop. And I've been giving you yogurt that way. And have you been eating it?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I do 2 small scoops, you eat it because I give you a little something you want, and you also compromise with me, and it's a win-win, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's
What does win-win mean?
Like I win and you win. We both win because we both get what we want. Win-win. It's a win-win situation. So that was something that I recommend for parents to do when your kids are being picky about foods they originally liked but are now maybe coming off of it. Try to compromise and give them a little bit of, choices so that it doesn't feel so forced upon them. Now, that goes into trust. I would say that kids who are starting to become picky, if they have the trust from the parents have shown them that they keep their word. Because with Zeke, sometimes he will not want to eat at all for dinner. And we would ask him to eat a little bit, maybe 10 more bites. If you don't keep with that promise and they've eaten 10 bites, but you're saying, oh, you know what, let's do a little bit more, they lose trust with you. And then that creates an unhealthy relationship when it comes to food, where usually it's the parent,
Mommy,
right, telling them what to eat. Yeah.
If you guys say, get 10 back, let's eat more. It's good. I'm eating more.
But some kids don't like that because they're saying they're full, but the parent is saying, well, 3 more bites, and they eat 3 bites, but the parent doesn't keep their word, and they say, oh, you know what? No, 5 more bites. The kid is not going to like that. Would you like that?
No.
If I didn't keep my promise?
No.
Right. So you trust me when I say, I promise after this, you can stop. So gaining trust by keeping your word is number 1 when it comes to food. Consistent actions, being very open with your child, allowing them to choose when it comes down to that pickiness is very important as well. Okay, so let's talk about strategies. We're going to go from like when Zeke was a baby, I would say maybe he was 1, and he would be a little fidgety at the table, a little not focused while eating.
Fidgety, not focused at the table.
Right. You're about 1, and you sometimes would not want to eat food, right? What would we do? Do you remember the one of the methods? I mean, the most popular method is the airplane that I know all parents do. The and then pop it in their mouth, right?
Yeah.
The plane was popular. We did the train. So if you don't know the train, can you tell them what the train is, Zeke?
When you move it into the mouth and how you open the gate, just press the nose and you just pretend it's the gate.
Exactly.
Opening. And you just zoom it in.
So press the child's nose. The child learns to open their mouth. That's the gate or cave, whatever you want to call it. And the train goes in, choo-choo, and you pop it in, and it comes out. And we would get Zeke to eat all his food just with the train method alone. Now, as he got a little older, I would say maybe 1.5 years, 2 years, he wouldn't like the train method anymore. So we upgraded to the fingers. Can you tell them the first thing we did with the fingers, if you remember?
I used to eat a bite.
Good.
And then I used to put a finger down. And
Excellent.
you used to do funny faces and make a funny sound.
That was the upgrade. Originally, all you have to do is show your kid, okay, I want 5 more bites. Every time you take a bite, you can put a finger down and let them push your finger down. And he loved that. So I would get him to eat 10 bites and he would put all my fingers down. Then we had to upgrade that because, they get a little bored with that. So then every time he put a finger down, I would make a funny face. He can copy my face or he's just laughing his booty off. Upgrade from that, if they are sick of the funny faces, you can do noises. So Zeke would take a bite, he'd put down my finger, and as he's putting my finger down, I'd be like, bleh, and he would laugh. I would do a different noise for the second finger, like
like
right. I don't know, kids love funny noises. So make those funny noises while the fingers are going down, and you can get them to eat the whole plate before they even look down. They're like, oh, I finished my whole meal. Now we also then had to upgrade that. You got to be super creative, but I'm still talking about the fingers here. He can take a bite, put my finger down, and I'll tell him a secret. And it's like silly. It's not even silly. They're things I really mean, but it could be like, I love you. Or he takes a bite, puts my finger down, and I can say, you're handsome. Usually my secrets were just compliments or
But I have better secrets today.
Okay, what if mommy took a bite and I put your finger down? What secret would you tell me?
I will tell you a secret. This
Like
is a secret.
Okay.
You can have one of my crayons.
I can have one of your crayons?
Yeah.
Dang.
Or markers or pens.
Thank
or
you.
Or eraser.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Or stamp. Whatever you don't have.
Okay, now Zeke, the exciting
That's
part.
my secret.
After the fingers don't work anymore, I think this is when Zeke really turned 3, right? I know. He's 3. He's smarter. He's wiser about his food. He's like, I want to go play right now. That's going to start happening.
I'm the best.
What? So when he turned 3, the distractions were of struggle for him. He wanted to walk around.
What's the exciting part?
He ate a bite and was like, all right, I'm going to go do this thing, do that thing. So it was a lot of come back to the seat, come back to the seat. Again, consistent actions, reinforce it every time. If you have to pick up your child and bring them back to the seat, do so. Don't sit there and just call them over. It's important that the parent shows the child that you mean business. Like, this is mealtime and we sit and eat and we talk. So when he turned 3, he would say a lot of, I'm done. And we can tell that he wasn't fully full. He just wanted to go play now. So to keep him at his seat and to also let him eat all his vegetables, we started the
green party, yellow party, white party, red party.
all the colors, right? We called it the food party. And what this allowed Zeke to do was not only learn his colors, also learn his vegetables, food groups. Okay, so let's tell them about when you were eating lasagna. On your plate, you had lasagna.
Vegetables.
What kind of vegetables? Because we need to name them to know the colors.
Green beans.
We had green beans, broccoli, peas. Okay, let's go to other foods. You had carrots, beets, avocado, I remember, right?
Yeah.
And salad.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was happening?
And then I took lasagna's red, so red party.
There you go. So we started with the red party. And with the fork, we would pick out lasagna. On that same fork, we would get the beets, right? We had beets.
Yeah.
And then we would say, all right, here comes the red party. And he would put all of that in his mouth. And while he's chewing, what would mommy do? Doosh, 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 doosh. And it was just this party in his mouth. And he would love it. He would be laughing, chewing. And then I say, okay, swallow. The party is in your belly now. So he would swallow. And we're done with the red party. On to the green party. What did we start picking out with our fork?
Green beans.
Green beans.
And peas.
Peas. Lettuce.
Oh.
Avocado. Right? So we would get all those 4 things on the same fork, little bits of them. Entering the mouth, what happens? Doosh, 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 doosh. Green party is happening in his mouth. He's chewing. He's having a ball. He's literally bouncing in his chair. Swallow. green party is done. And you just continue this with whatever colors you have on your plate. If there's only one color, then great. The carrot goes in, orange party. So you say the colors, it's educational, at the same time fun, and you're getting them to eat all of the food on their plate. So that works really well for us. He's turning 4 soon, and it still works. So food party, highly recommend. But ultimately, it comes down to compromising. Don't force your child to finish everything on their plate. If they say they're full, but you kind of sense that they're just trying to leave the table, try the methods. Try to be creative with how you get more food in their mouth, and then ultimately respect what they're saying. Let them go and try again the next day. But with us, I think healthy relationship with food, healthy relationship with us, building that trust helps us to get him to try anything. He's tried kimchi, which is a Korean spicy, like a radish and cabbage dish.
It's very spicy.
Yes, so we wash it in water.
But wash it in water and still not spicy.
Yeah, and you eat it. You did not like it at first, but
Mommy,
yeah,
if babies eat them, even with washed water, it will still be spicy.
That's
for
true.
them.
But you know what? Some babies just like spicy. Your cousin Mabel, she's 2. She likes kimchi.
Yeah,
She can eat it.
I can eat it.
Yeah, you can
But
eat it.
Mommy, does Mabel eat it spicy?
Yes, she does. She eats it spicy. Because what do we always say? We always try everything.
We always try everything, and it might be really good.
And you never know. It might be really good. So when it comes to food, Zeke, say good vibes.
Good vibes.
Keep the table vibes positive.
Keep the tables vibe positive.
No yelling at your kids.
No yelling at no kids.
Respect their decisions.
Respect their decisions.
Create good relationships.
Create good relationships.
Keep pushing the try everything.
Keep pushing the try everything.
Good atmosphere.
Good atmosphere.
And make it fun.
And make it fun.
Eating should be fun.
Eating should be fun.
So, what is our call to action today to end our episode? What is the mission that we have for everybody?
Yeah.
So, we want everyone to go have a party with your food. Go get those red colored food, green colored food, orange colored food, pink. Is there pink?
No.
Yeah, dragon fruit. Pink colored food, white colored food. Get that cauliflower, get it on your plate, mix it up with some fettuccine alfredo, and have your white party. Right, Zeke?
Go eat and enjoy your food.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Enjoy your food.
Be grateful.
Be grateful.
Party time.
Party time.
Let's go.